to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. Therefore, athletes will refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as firing foreign objects at the sports or play using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Those who report any violations of these rules can be notified for security for this month.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. Take a look at the Warriors. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, there's the Suns, 3 spots below.
Well, right now for Phoenix, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. We've got Payne. He's out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Walker in at the 5 down low. And for Golden State, Black is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Red Hot. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Sarr. in at the 5. And it's the Suns to start out. And for those who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
Well, we continue to monitor how this team fares against their rivals. You might remember MP has made it his mission to beat every rival team that crosses his path.
Well, MP has sure put his money where his mouth is. He and his teammates have risen to the challenge of these rivalry matchups, achieving exactly what they set out to do. And they're looking to keep things going here tonight.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. The question on everybody's mind is, will they surpass the 71-72 Lakers 33 wins in a row? We will see tonight.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
And here is Curry, following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Launches a three. Red hot, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Walker. It's blocked. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. On defense, Phoenix. Red hot, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Payne. Three-pointer. Another three for Phoenix.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Black. To the wing right side. Here's Red Hot. Now Sarr. 5 on the clock. For three, Siakam. Connects from three-point range. Siakam's got his third basket of the night. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey. This is not a guy who's going to back down from contact. Steph Curry takes the knock inside, and for a jump shot specialist, this guy draws his share of fouls.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
First one falls for him.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Bufkin. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Hunter, a three. And it's Curry with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Screen by Siakam. Let out the pass to Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, we talk about length defensively. Siakam's so long offensively, trying to get a challenge on him. You are often going to put him at the line.
And he can't get the first one.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
And Phoenix making a change here. Murray's checked in. So he can't get... either to fall. And nearing the midway point, Doris, we're always seeing some shifts in the landscape of competition.
That, to me, Kevin, is what makes things both interesting and exciting. There's an intrigue to, are some of the young players in the league pushing the established stars? How deeply into the careers of the great players are we? And are we looking at the end of what has been an extraordinary run of talent? It's always incredible to watch.
Bufkin with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Walker. No scoring in this one. Hunter with it. Now defended by Sarr. High post shot. And that one's good. Hunter.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
Outside Curry. Pass to Red Hot. Back to Curry. 18 feet out. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, certain guys are so lethal in the mid-range, you almost want them to take it. Stephen Curry, one of those guys.
Murray outside. Now, here's Hunter. D right on him. Pass to Bufkin. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Red Hot into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Bufkin, and he's good on the 3 ball. Bufkin's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Curry. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer. Of their own.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Back to Hunter. Pass to Murray. Walker is screen on Siakam. Murray against Siakam. Murray, no good. The Warriors leading. Some nice passing by Golden State. Screen by Siakam. Floats it up there for Siakam. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Red Hot was indeed hot in the last game against Minnesota. Was a man determined. He scored 53 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Incredible effort on his part, and we'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thanks, Kevin. Just now surfacing is the news in San Antonio about the Spurs trade with the Memphis Grizzlies. They worked very hard to acquire Kyle Kuzma. Sources tell me they've been targeting him for a very long time. He has the exact skills they covet. At 6'9", Kuz has the rare blend of size and scoring. He's a perfect fit for this team.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Here's Red Hot. It's to Curry. Here's Red Hot. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Nets.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous. Work on the perimeter.
And it's good for two.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
There's Red Hot. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? Take a look at Red Hot, an uncommonly gifted pass leading the league in assists.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
And he makes the first. And the Warriors with some changes. Ware's checked in. And it's Alex Caruso in for Black. Siakam hits them both.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Scouting for Golden State, they won that game against the Timberwolves. And Holiday kicks to Walker. Murray outside. The kick out to Holiday. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Inside, here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
This sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Red Hot, guarded by Holiday.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Pass to Murray. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
And love the focus from Murray. He wants to make the most of his opportunity.
Here's Red Hot. He has 6. Ware passes to Red Hot. And here is Caruso. Down low. Takes it out to Siakam. Shoots over Walker. Siakam misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. To the inside. Here's Murray. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Number 9.
Great job by Murray sticking with that one and rewarded with the free throw.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the evening. Jock Landale's checked in for the Warriors. Free throw good, Murray.
And with his mobility, Murray doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time to be effective. His movement and energy alone puts pressure on a defense.
Goes red hot. Has to Ware. Caruso with the ball. To the paint. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Red Hot. He's averaging 53 points, 14 assists, and 6 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And Murray makes that catch-and-shoot jumper look much easier than it actually is.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That's good from Red Hot. Both free throws good from Red Hot.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Murray. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. Murray's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
They set the screen. Here's Red Hot. Here's Ware. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Murray out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Dunn, and it's York in at the two-guard spot. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally, is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Landale with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he drives in. Pass to York. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Black, no good. Suns trail by 5. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Murray. Off target with his three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
There's Red Hot. Dunn covering. Here's Landale. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Phoenix. 6-point game. Drives to the hoop. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Warriors, number 1.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
The first free throw is good. The Warriors making a switch here. Sars checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunity, get to the line.
Here's Red Hot. He's got 8. There's the pick. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Phoenix basketball.
Just 5 to shoot. Blocked again.
And this has really become a struggle. For them, their shots aren't dropping, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. That they need to put everything they have into getting high percentage shots.
Warriors leading by 6. Black the pass to Red Hot. Back to Black. Golden State moving it around. Three-pointer. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. A moment here now to see the numbers for Stephen Curry.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Collins with it. Now defended by Sarr. Shoots off the step back. He hits that shot. His first of the night. Now 1 for 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
There's a good screen. Let out the pass to Curry. That shot misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dunn misses.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Red Hot, and Curry has it in the corner. Pass to Black. Here's Red Hot. 8 points for him. A nice shot by Black. Black's got his first 2 points of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Dunn right side. Fires the 3. And Sarr pulls it down. Let out the pass to Curry. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Caleb Martin's checked in for Black. Suns trail by 6. Now Hunter. 17 points in his last outing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Suns also making a change. Servetus is checked in. Hunter sets a screen for Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An assertive play for Murray inside, absorbing the contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Suns. Here's Red Hot, covered by Hunter. Here's Red Hot. Boom, he checks it straight down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Hunter. 5 points in the game. It's good from long range. Hunter's got 8.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Outside, Martin. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Payne. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Payne's got his second basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside, Martin. Now Sarr. And Jones pulls it down.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Dunn finds Jones. Murray with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Murray, the pass to Hunter. Lock at 6. Pass to Payne from deep. The Warriors pull it in. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Now here's Murray. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Hunter, no one around him. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Red Hot. Outside Jackson. Hits the three-point bomb. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Suns trail by 4. Murray dishes to Hunter. Swiped away. Here's Red Hot. 10 points for him. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And here's Payne. It's deflected and stolen by Song. Payne grabs the board. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Here's Red Hot. Nifty move. Gets it to drop. And now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Suns trail by 3. Hunter, the pass to Murray. Hunter with a screen on Jackson. For 3, Murray. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
There's Red Hot. 12 points for him. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Done outside. Now, here's Hunter. He's covered closely. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Hunter's got 5 points in the quarter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Martin dishes to Ware. Pass to Red Hot. He lobs it up, and that one is stuffed right through.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. To go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Take a look at Red Hot. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And, Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Payne kicks to Hunter. Tries the spin move, and they take the lead. Hunter's got 9 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Screen by Siakam. Here's Red Hot going inside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Pass to Caruso. Goes back up. And he knocks down the jumper. And the Warriors lead by 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy. It takes activity. It takes intensity.
Now, here's Hunter. He's got 14. And there's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Caruso. There's Red Hot for 3. Payne grabs the board. Here's Buffkin. Covered by Siakam. And finished off by Walker.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now, here's Caruso. He averages about 5 points a game. Here's Red Hot. 6 to shoot. Pass to Rupert. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Rupert's got himself on the board with 3 there. 8 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Bufkin. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first. Half of action in what's been a very close game here. Warriors ahead. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. Well, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
Getting points from that second unit was cluttered.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Warriors leading by 4. They've got Sarr. Siakam is out there with Black. Then there's Red Hot, and it's Curry in at the 2 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Payne finds Hunter. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
He hits the second from the line. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to Payne. Inside. And there's Hunter on the assist from Payne. Hunter's got 17 now.
So versatile offensively. When Hunter gets in a rhythm, he's capable of carving up a defense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. He hits both from the stripe. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. From outside the arc, Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Warriors, number 1. 4th, the Suns.
You know, it's been interesting to see both clubs really clamping down with their pressure on the ball defensively. I mean, forcing turnovers and then getting out in transition to score. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. Pass to Payne. Hunter against Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Red Hot. 20 points for him from past the arc. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Hunter the screen. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Payne's shot is good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Siakam. The trade. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Payne. Here's Bufkin. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Hunter. Here's Bufkin. 12 points for him. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And the call will be against Red Hot. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And the Warriors with some changes. Ware's checked in, and it's Kenrich Williams in for Pascal Siakam. Pass to Walker. Here's Bufkin. Walker a screen. Now here's Hunter. He's got 19. 5 to shoot. Here's Bufkin. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Red Hot. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Walker in the corner. They set the pick. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Ware's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Williams. Pass to Red Hot. Now Kerr takes a 3. Walker with the rebound. Got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Warriors leading by 3. There's Red Hot. He's got 22. Pass to Curry. The 3. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Here's Red Hot with the drive.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Pass to Hunter to the left wing. Pass. It is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about the strength and focus on that one? It's clear Hunter up to the challenge at finishing on a physical defense.
Martin's checked in for the Warriors.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Here's Red Hot. He's got 24. Back to Martin. Puts up a three. Another three for Golden State.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to be him.
Here's Buffkin. Phoenix no good that time either.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Pass to Williams. Here's Red Hot. Back to Williams. Some nice passing by Golden State. Red Hot the pass to Williams. Here's Red Hot. Rejected by Walker. Here's Buffkin. Hunter with it. 21 points in the game. Here's Walker. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And that's now 7 points for Jarace Walker.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Warriors leading by 7. Here's Red Hot. Outside Curry. Curry getting it done inside. Suns trail by 9. Here's Buffkin. 12 points for him. Pass to Hunter for the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Red Hot's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Curry passes to Red Hot. Walker against Curry. Takes the three. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Well, Phoenix shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to talk to his guys. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Zach Collins.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Murray kicks to Holiday. Here's Dunn. Great D that time from Martin.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Red Hot, guarded by Holiday. Red Hot, no good. Suns trail by 12. Dunn with it, and it's Martin picking him up. And Holiday kicks to Walker. To the inside. And Collins gets double-teamed, and so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Sunday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, the Los Angeles Clippers will come into town.
And that game against Milwaukee, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
Here's Murray. He's got 13. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Make it 5 for 10. With him in that bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Red hot, no good. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Suns. They trail by 9 points. York can't hit. Golden State's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Pass to Rupert. Now here is Martin. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Red Hot from the arc. It's hauled in by Dunn. Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Murray. To the middle. Stolen away. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
Here's Red Hot. Sinks the three-pointer. Red Hot's got 11 points in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Walker surveying the floor. And Walker throws it down hard.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Red Hot. Here's Landale. It's good from in tight. Landale's got 5 now.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
To the paint. Here's Walker. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And that's 13 points for Jarace Walker. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Rupert. Here's the teardrop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Warriors have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. No good on that one. And he sinks the second. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Dunn outside. The 3 sinks the triple. Dunn's got his second bucket of the night.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors lead by 4. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports.